So sings, spinning all around, round, round, round. Welcome, it's CryptoNovo311. We're going to be branching in your top shots, your CryptoPunks. We got some action on Twitter and actually things that you can do to find the cheapest punk by doing research. That's right, by doing research. So for all my aliens, apes, and zombies, let's dive right on into it. Got reached out by a CryptoPunk fan, and he was Sam. Sam is an angel investor in a project called 13. Actually, it is called Project 13. And he was looking into some punks. So he asked me my thoughts. And his thoughts were on asset number 7955. First glance, when I saw it on the overall big board, and when I say big board, it looks probably something like this. You know, when you see them for sale like this, is it caught my eye because of the purple hat, the real light blue glasses, and then also the dark complexion. Knowing the stats between albinos, males, females, and then the different skin colors, I knew that this one was a little bit rarer compared to possibly a lighter skin tone. So that had something working for him. But I just didn't only use myself. You know, I went over to my stat man and I asked him what was going on. And the cool thing is about it is I kind of just made a little video to send over to Sam um, when he was going, because it's just easier for me just to talk it out in 5 minutes rather than typing back and forth. So at the end of this video, there'll actually be the transaction of suggestions between community members on Discord to a potential new punk owner. Sam, you know, after talking with him to see what he does, right there, Project 13. Find it at OpenSeas. Feel free to take a look. You know, that's what we're trying to do is pass artwork around to the community, the NFT community. So this is something a little about 13 years, 13 collections, 13 items. So there we go. So I mean, they're in it for the long haul here. Token null address created by a null address. All right. I don't know if it was on here 3 days ago. And then a little bit closer look right there. So feel free to take a picture of that. Bidding end in 2 days. So talking back and forth with Sam, you know, he was interested in the punk. As you'd see in the video that will be playing after this, he did actually acquire the punk. As you can see, the space is growing. Been being contacted on Twitter. It really wasn't set up properly as far as I didn't have time to really be diving into it, working on the big picture, but all of a sudden getting more and more followers. So thank you for following. You know, Sam, thank you for following. Start following him as well. And other than that, at the end of this video, you'll see a quick actually it's about 5 minute interaction of our suggestions and kind of the thoughts that go down behind the scenes a little bit of a punk being bought. You know, we share this information with everyone, so so you kind of know how to get your best price and your best deal. Oh, this was another one. Sam, after he bought his particular asset right there, he figured it out. The accessories on them are the attributes, all right? The prices on them, the price points. And these are all probably the purple hats that he charted right here. So you know, there again, there we go. Totally understand. And you know, that's what we do in the punk community, in the punk world. So then we'll be able to share information like this with the purple hats. We'll be able to share information on possible skin tone or nerd glasses. So how does this relate to the NBA? Well, let's say you do have a dominant class of attributes like LeBron James's or a bunch of Series 1 cards. If you can master the punks which is only 10,000, then slowly categorize and departmentalize the NBA Top Shots, you're going to be set up light years ahead of success and anyone else trying to trade and be a member in the game. Doesn't matter if it's punks, if it's crypto, if it's any other NFTs or DeFi. Know the space, do your research. Please stay tuned for a 5-minute little behind the scenes, I guess you call it. Sam said it was cool to play it. Geebz is always cool with it, so be positive and love life. All right, Sam, time to wake up. To all my aliens, apes, and zombies as I started. We were talking about you right here. All right. Well, he was asking about if he should hold his punks or sell them. I told him to give me a little bit of time. I wanted to know thoughts on your particular asset. Guy on Twitter, I told him that you made, I didn't tell anything about your particular one, but I said that you made an NTF, kind of comes across our plate. I don't want to say often, but it has come up a couple times. Asked me to send a quick link. He's on mobile. Told him you leave in LA and you're probably sleeping, so this is coming off right off the bat. So if you don't want me to do any of this, let me know. I can delete it all. Obviously, Geebz knows, but I send it to you just because it's easier for me to tell you this in 5 seconds than type it out all day. His FOMO, he wanted to buy last night. I told him to sleep on it. He said smart. I also told him that there's a good chance that the market could go sideways. I think it can go up and double. The last question to help me out a ton, last 6 months, is it realistic to double? So this is just him and I talking. None of this is financial advice, please, Sam. Just understand that. If you don't have money to waste on this is like an entire car, all right? So, I mean, this was honestly 9 minutes ago. Price doubling in about a month just recently. Price doubled about a month just recently. I think doubling again, double again for the floor becomes hard. And my personal feeling is that it settles around 10 to 15. But I could see it going up to 20 floor one day. Yeah, I thought 10 ETH is going to be hard to break unless it goes up to overall market cap to there. But I also think it's going to eventually go up to the same price as a Bitcoin, maybe some of the best ones. I'd reach out to Sam and take the lead on helping him find the punk. Let's see, Twitter last night. So this is what he recommends statistically. These are all by stats, and I see where he's coming from with these. This one is a female. Do I have it up here? Oh yeah, buddy. Nice job, me. Numbers are play a key role into it. So double nines after 12 is pretty good. Frumpy hair, and then the purple eyeshadow. Anything you can get to these attribute numbers closer to 100 is going to be key in the long run. Yep, so there it is. So it's not asking too much. The guy's female, male is not asking too much off of that one. The next one he had was two trader. All right, so it just has two traits: wild hair and a mole, which there again is another statistic attribute class, which you can look up. Let's see if I got one easy up here. Attribute class, you scroll down. And here's the attribute counts. So two traits, there's 3,000 of them. Compared to the one you were looking at that has three traits, there's 4,000 of them. So there again, just from a mathematical standpoint, we have been talking about headbands. Think of an NBA player once the NBA Top Shots get hot, wanting one of these. So mustache is attribute 288. So if you scroll to 288, there's the mustache. You know, look how low that floor is. We'll actually dive right into the mustaches here. And so then here's the next one. It bumps up to there. Bandana, that's a clean cut. All right. That's not even for sale in here. Where did it go? Oh, these are just mustaches. So it's the high mustache value of it. But he's not in here. Maybe did he sell already? Offered for 9.8. Oh, you know why? Because because it just came up for sale just a second ago. But those are the things you have to decide. You know, it's all in the eye of the beholder and what you want to get out of it. If you're just looking to flip it, then yeah, probably your cheapest one is your best bet. So you know, this one's for sale for 8.9. Just keep in mind, one Ethereum is like $1,000 or almost $2,000 rather. And then this, so some of them are coming up. Sometimes wait for the blood to be in the water because I got a snow day out here. Because you know when people do FOMO in this, you know you'll see it drop by an Ethereum or two because people just want to double it right away, and that's kind of why I just wait and find for something to come in off the market. But as Dizzy and I's or Geebz eyes and I's thought on it, there again, our floor is at. Whew, I mean, you buy these two, they're taking off. You see your asset in this mix. Yeah, I'm gonna come out with a video for the public in a minute, but I'm talking.